Intruder, identify yourself.
Hello and welcome. We're going to start off with a defense of mine, and as you can see, I actually haven't been attacked yet when this video is starting. This guy is actually doing the attack right as I'm filming it. I also like that it shows the stars that they've earned above it. It kind of looks sometimes like you're attacking a base that's already been attacked. Even if you aren't, people will look and say, why are you attacking a base that had been 1-starred, when really you're the guy that got the star. But it's cool to see it happen in real time. The only reason I knew I was under attack right now to go and start filming this is because my clan let me know that this guy had been ghosting my base for like 10 minutes at least. But this time it looked like an actual attack because that was going on for a while. Supercell kinda did something with the ghosting problem. They didn't really fix it. What they did is, it seems from what I've heard from people, that it now checks every 30 seconds or so if you're connected to the game, so you can get a maximum of 30 seconds with it. But that's not going to stop people from checking your clan castle, finding all the Tesla and traps that are near the outside, checking all the distance on everything. So it only helps a little bit. And he loses with like 25%. And also, you definitely do not see me typing that. I had completely forgotten I was filming it, and I kind of let loose a little bit there. Really happy about the defense. So, if anyone asks, you never saw me typing that. I never said anything like that. I'm a perfect Boy Scout, definitely. You've never seen me swear once. You saw nothing. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show you the defense in a few seconds. Alright. I like that it shows you the war stats now. He got 27% on me. So, after the horrible cloud lag that I always get, we're going to go ahead and see what he did. Well, first off, you're going to be able to tell that he had ghosted it. He drops his balloon directly on top of my Tesla. So he knew my Teslas were in the corner. It doesn't matter because, well, for future, if people see every location of everything and every little trick I put on it, even if you get paired up against me, I'm changing my defense because this base is an easy 50%. Later in the war, I actually did lose to a Town Hall 9. They took 50%. Also, I'm not sure why he's bringing heal spells. They're not really going to do anything against a level 8 air defense and a level 40 archer queen. She's just going to knock them down. But I'm going to be switching up my base design for future wars. I'm going to be using a design that doesn't leave a ton of buildings on the outside. Against really strong clans, a design like this, where all my buildings are way out of range and all that crap, is good, I guess, because they're more likely to just take the easy 50% and then leave me alone and not go for the 2-star, even though they've got guys with level 40 heroes that could go for the 2-star pretty, I wouldn't say easily. I've seen a lot of guys with level 40 heroes fail on this design because they don't realize that this is an anti-hero design with 2 down expos, centered, king, queen, clan castle, and that gap actually does funnel the heroes around. And you can see that I make sure to leave all the sort of sides of the compartments where 2 compartments connect as the lower level walls. Troops will automatically target the wall with the least health after they finish destroying the last building in the compartment or whatever. So the level 10 walls always have less health than level 11 walls. So it'll keep a lot of their troops going in a circle around my base if I put the low level walls in between each compartment. But I'm changing up the design anyways. So I'm going to start off here by showing you our most heroic defense by Grouper. Grouper is a Town Hall 9, pretty well advanced. I believe he has over 1 billion gold grab. Gun to my head, I'd say he has like 1.2, 1.3. I don't have it up right now, so I can't check. This guy also may have ghosted him. because he kind of hit those 2 giant bombs and killed a Tesla with like 3 hogs. Also, the chat messages you're going to see pop up, normally I would edit those out or re-record so you don't see them. But it's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to make a video of it just because it's a fun thing. But record my screen and screenshots cannot capture it because it happens at the screen, not during the actual processing, I guess. Because record my screen, I recorded it, and it didn't record anything. It looked like nothing had changed. Basically what it is in your phone, you can go into general, go into accessibility, and invert colors. It does absolutely nothing to the game. It doesn't help you. If anything, it makes it a lot harder to play, but it's a kind of fun or funny thing to do. You'll have purple grass, you'll have red lightning spells and all that stuff. I just thought it was funny. And also there goes a bunch of hogs. I just thought it was funny, and props to anyone who can win against a maxed out base with inverted colors on. I can hardly see anything that's going on. But for some reason, even screenshots, you take a screenshot with inverted colors on, it's just going to put the colors back to normal. So it doesn't show anything. You can't really show it on YouTube. I wanted to take a picture of my iPad doing it with my phone, just like a physical picture. But my iPad can't do it because it's an iPad Gen 1. So it doesn't even have the option to invert colors. And it also doesn't have a camera, so I can't do it on my phone and take a picture of it with my iPad. So I can't really show you guys what it looks like. Just go ahead and try it out. As you can see what Crep said, holy crap, it's like I'm tripping. Right here, Jared definitely deserved most heroic attack, because this gets a little ridiculous. I would have sort of thought, even with my level 35 king, level 40 queen, that I would have lost this battle like halfway through, and I bet he thought the same, but he just let it ride, and definitely glad he did. You're gonna see exactly what I mean in just a minute. He's starting off his attack really well. Since there's not a lot of buildings up there, he can just deploy his P.E.K.K.A. right away. And he's got those 2 golems. Personally, I would have put the golems a little farther out to clear out to those cannons. Also, he has a dragon to deal with, and Go Wipe carries a lot less wizards, so it's a lot harder to take care of CC dragons with Go Wipe than Go Wee Wee. Since all these P.E.K.K.A. are just going to walk right by, take a bunch of nasty hits from the dragons. As you can see right there, they're actually getting hit by the dragons. Or dragons, sorry. Singular. And they took a small amount of damage because they're level 4 P.E.K.K.A. But, I mean, that dragon gets left up. There's no wizards around to protect the P.E.K.K.A. You got no more P.E.K.K.A. left. And his wall breakers. Look at his wall breakers. I believe I zoom in. Yeah, right there. Those wall breakers right there. What are they doing? That compartment's empty and there's the whole core right there. And they run all the way away from it and break that wall. His Archer Queen finally does something I wish my Archer Queen would do sometime, anytime. And that was do something smart. My Archer Queen is the queen of killing useless walls. Just standing there hitting walls on an empty compartment. But look at that. He gets a P.E.K.K.A. goes in and it dies. Witch goes in. 2 witches go in and they die. But the Archer Queen and a new P.E.K.K.A., a P.E.K.K.A. from over there, turns around and goes into the core and takes that town hall. The Barbarian King's actually doing pretty good. Obviously, he would have been better in the core, but he is out around the outside taking that percentage. He actually just died while I was talking about it, but he got them that he got Jared that 50%. So we're going to start with the attacks on their bases, the top 3 bases from base. This is base number 1, their top base. And then I'm going to show number 2 and number 3. Number 3 was one of my attacks. So Nima right here is the guy I talk about when I talk about hogs. He's going to be hogging this guy. He draws out the wizards from the clan castle. It's a fairly easy lure. This base is sort of just like a smorgasbord of random things just all thrown together. I don't really see much sort of There's no real symmetry, which is sometimes a strength. If people don't know what they're doing, they're gonna lose on a really weird base because they just have no idea what's going on. Their troops go all over the place. They break the wrong walls, or their wall breakers get killed because they don't know how they're gonna move through the base, or all that junk. But Nima is definitely a very skilled attacker, and he knows exactly what he's doing when attacking this base. He attacks sort of from the same area where I would have. Since I use Go Wee Wee, I would have attacked from the top left and gone for the town hall there, but of course I would clear all this crap on the sort of bottom area, on that long part of the big compartment. And unfortunately, his hogs do not move through the upper heal spell, so he hardly gets any benefit from it, but luckily that doesn't do anything for his attack. So he's just going through, freezing the Infernos. He's about to freeze that back one because he just got 5 targets. His hogs are going to heal up. So basically, you can 2-star a fully maxed base with hogs. You're going to need freeze and heal. You're going to have to use them in combination. You're going to freeze the Infernos and heal your hogs while the Infernos are frozen. It's basically how you're going to do it. He actually brought wall breakers. Wall breakers on a hog attack is something you almost, well, really never see at all. He's the only person I've ever seen bring them. Because look at the bottom with the witches and that one wizard. It takes a wizard a max level wizard almost 40 seconds to break through one piece of level 11 walls. And this guy's got like 3 to 4 layers protecting his town hall on all sides. So he wouldn't even really get through the walls to get to the town hall unless he brought wall breakers. So he really planned this attack out well. He knew that he needed to bring like 10 wall breakers or whatever to get his king one compartment away and his queen in range of the town hall. So also he was very patient with his heroes. He's going to have level 40 heroes really soon. And he's probably maybe going to beat me to level 40 heroes. Since it's going to take me another, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 days. Since he also does gem the build time on his heroes, he's going to probably catch up. And I always say to him, eventually he's going to pass me, especially when Town Hall 11 comes out. He's just going to shoot right by me. He's farming more gold and more Dark Elixir per day than I do. And I'm quite happy for him, because his success doesn't really make it harder for me to succeed, and he's my clanmate, so obviously I'm going to be happy for him. Okay, next we got an attack from Daniel Spinelli. He is attacking Big D. There was also a Little D in the clan. I wonder if they're related. But anyways, he's going to be going for this attack. He actually attacks from a different side than I recommended. I just looked at their top 10 bases and put on Glassboard, hey, if I were attacking this guy, this is how I would attack him with Go Wipe or Go Wee Wee. No one is forced to do it that way, of course. I'm not trying to tell people exactly how to attack. I'm just saying, hey, if you're unsure, this is what I do, so maybe try this if you don't know what you plan to do. He lures with only 2 witches. I always lure level 40 heroes with 4 witches, 3 in my camps and 1 in my clan castle. That way I can drop the 3 witches and drop the clan castle and have a full lure right there. 5 wizards, 4 witches, all right there to take out the heroes in the clan castle. And actually, he loses his witches because those wizards just take out all the skeletons and target them. So he sacrifices a full golem to take down the archer queen and all the rest of the wizards. But that's gonna actually work out for him, or else I wouldn't be showing this. I wouldn't want to embarrass someone if I showed their fail raid unless they asked me to show their fail raids. I'll only show my fail raids ever. And he deploys a P.E.K.K.A at the top to clear. I'm not sure if it does really anything for the attack. And also he's sort of something I personally try not to do, but I have done a lot and was actually in one of my replays. I completely, well, I do it sometimes. He completely left that golem on the bottom by itself with no wizards to support, so it just sort of slowly got picked off by an archer tower, which it works out for him. But that's sort of something to remember in the future for anyone who wants to use Go Wee Wee. Deploying a golem by itself isn't really gonna do much. The golem is there to take the hits, But if it's just taking hits and not taking the hits for something, it's kind of somewhat wasted. It's all it is you're just dropping a golem and then it's going to go off and die by itself. So generally at least deploy like 2 wizards behind it to support it. But as you can see, you already got the town hall, and this is actually a pretty clutch win. I never started using the word clutch win until I started watching Noteworthy Games. In fact, I didn't even know that clutch was a thing. But anyways, watch his Archer Queen's health. 49%. She gets the 50% with no visible health left. He had no troops left in his camps. He used his clan castle, all his spells. So that was a pretty good win. Got that 2nd star with no time to spare, no health to spare. So for the last raid, I'm going to be showing one of my replays. The other one I lost because the dragon targeted my witches and killed all of my witches in one breath. And the guy still had level 40 heroes up. So that didn't work very well. But this guy was... My attack with this was actually most heroic attack for my clan for a while until Jared did his attack. And then he dethroned me there. As you can see, my 4 witches, same general lure that I just described. 4 witches, 5 wizards. Drop that lightning on the witches. That Barbarian King got a little bit close for comfort, but he got taken down, and I don't think I really lost any lure troops. I think I lost like 1 wizard. Golem didn't go the way I wanted. I wanted him to go a little more outward so I could clear farther away, but it still got the archer tower on it, so I can deploy that wizard and take the builder's hut and the gold mine right there, or the wizard gets launched. But the other one went where I planned it to go, because I definitely don't want my heroes going side to side. That wall breaker, that intrepid wall breaker who tried to go for the core right away, it was shot down. But I mean, you can see I'm flooding. I got 1.5 golems and pretty much all my troops going straight up towards the town hall. And I'm opening this thing up like a tin can. So it's pretty clear that this is going really well. It was my first attack. This was like 20 minutes into the war, and I go ahead and slam this guy. It's not the strongest guy I've attacked. He's close to the strongest. I've attacked people with stronger walls. And unfortunately, my Archer Queen decides to go to the right, but my Barbarian King goes right into that jump spell. Doesn't go left or right like he does sometimes. He just goes right in and starts beating that town hall. And he takes it down in like 3-4 hits. At max level, I think he can take it in 3 hits when he's raged. And now it's just a matter of cleaning up the percentages. It's a clear 2-star from here. No matter what I do, I'm going to get a 2-star, because nothing in range of my Archer Queen can kill her before she can take those last 7 buildings. I'm not sure why I used her ability right now. I probably could have gotten like 70-80% if I saved it. But, I mean, I just want to save time on the queen anyways, so I'm not even going to go for 80%. As soon as it hits 50%, I'm surrendering. And as you can see with those archers, I've already definitely got the 2-star right there. Nothing can hit him, but I just want to get my Archer Queen out of range of that Expo and done. So I just drop the rage, let her take it, and I get my 2-star. That's actually how I always attack, with those same spells, those same troops. That's my attack. I use it for every attack in Clan Wars, as you've probably seen by my previous videos. So this was actually a nailbiter as far as it goes. There was a point where they were actually beating us. They had used less attacks than us and had more stars than us, so we were in a bad place, but we turned it around and we just drove right through. They used 90 attacks, we used 94, and it was 81-75. There was a point where we were completely tied for like 2 hours, or like one star off. As you can see, they 3-starred all the bottom bases, the bottom 5. But we may not have 3-starred any of their Town Hall 9s at all. I think we 3-starred 1. We 3-starred 1 Town Hall 9. We 3-starred 2 of their Town Hall 10s. And that's a lot better than 3-starring a Town Hall 9. So that wraps it up for this video. I'm going to have more coming soon. Thanks for watching, and if you're a new watcher, please subscribe. Bye.